So crazy Chelsea news came in today. Mykhailo Mudryk failed a drugs test and he's facing a ban of almost 4 years, which to me is absolutely insane. I have a statement from Mudryk. He says, "I know that I have not done anything wrong and remain hopeful that I will be back on the pitch soon. I cannot say any more due to confidentiality of the process, but I will as soon as I can," which is basically the statement that everyone makes, but when they get tested and it comes out positive and, there's controversy and all that sort of stuff. So my thoughts. Mudryk is a player that, as a Chelsea fan, he really frustrates me, but I also really love him. I remember last season especially, he made me so frustrated because there were so many Chelsea games I went to. Especially there was a game we played at home against Brighton in the Premier League last season that I was at in person. And in that game, because Mudryk is so fast, his pace is insane. He's fast as fuck. He was beating players, doing the Bale thing, just kick the ball and just outpace all the players, just terrorizing the defense, but no end product. He wasted so many chances in that game. And I was like, what is wrong with this guy? As a professional footballer, at some point, if you know you're terrible at finishing, you just need to invest all your time in finishing training because you have the pace. You can beat players one-on-one. And so he became a player. People were saying he's really shit because he was missing a lot of chances, but I see a lot of good things, especially when I go to the games. It's kind of similar to Nicholas Jackson, where because Nicholas Jackson now he's on form, but there was a point in time when he was wasting so many chances, and because he wasn't scoring, people were like, oh my God, he's terrible. But his runs would create opportunities for Cole Palmer to score. His runs would create other opportunities. He would beat his players one-on-one. It was really just like a finishing issue. So I kind of had those same frustrations with him. And I think this season, I've seen some improvements, and I really feel like he was building on his learnings from last season, and I could clearly see it. And it's quite sad if it's the case that he actually has been doping and, he's been taking some naughty substances. That's really sad because I really thought that he's a player. Yes, he doesn't get playing time all the time. He hasn't played for a bit now for Chelsea. I think the last time he really played was against Heidenheim in the Conference League. But I could really see the improvements, and I thought that over the course of the rest of the season, we would really see Mykhailo Mudryk improving. So, yeah, it'll be interesting to see. They tested a urine sample that he failed. It'll be interesting to see how this develops because, obviously, I can only hope that there's an issue there, but as an adult, he has to take responsibility if it is the case that he's been doping.